Hello everyone and welcome back to the first video in quite a long time. I've really missed making videos, but today I am finally back with a new one that I really hope you will like. If you want to know where I've been and what I've been up to while I've been away, I've written a short update in the description box, along with all of the usual details such as stationery items and other things. But with that being said, let's get on with this video. So this week I had my final exam on my second semester, which was chemistry, and this was recorded last weekend, which was my final study weekend before my summer holidays. So I thought that instead of just making this a pure study time lapse, I could talk a bit about the different study techniques that I've used this semester while revising for my exams. So as you can see right now, the first and most important study technique I've used is doing past exam papers. Doing past papers gets you familiarized with the types of questions you may get, and if you do several papers, then you usually also cover most of the central topics. I tried doing this within the same time frame as my actual exam will be. So in this case, this was a 4-hour exam and I completed it in a bit over 3 hours, not including breaks, which I was fairly happy with. And for this particular exam, I spent about 50% of my time doing past papers, I think, but this does vary between my classes. The next study technique I used was flashcards. I didn't use flashcards while revising for any of my other exams this semester, but as this chemistry exam was my last one, I obviously had more time on my hands as I didn't have any other exams to study for, so I decided to give this study technique a try. So studying using flashcards actually ended up being very helpful for me, and there are 3 main reasons why. The first reason is that by making the flashcards, as you see me doing here, I got to revise all of the central topics while making questions and formulating answers in my own words. The second reason is probably the most obvious one, that flashcards is a great way to do some quick studying and that the cards are so easy to bring with you. While making them, I made some extra space so that I could write down answers or formulas or draw diagrams while testing myself, and I spent about 20 minutes every day going through some of the questions. I used a red and a blue pen to mark which ones I got correct and which ones I didn't, so that I could redo the ones I missed another time. The final reason why I find flashcards useful is that now that I'm done with this class, I still have my flashcards, which can also act as a summary of the most important concepts. I think they're going to be very useful if I take any further chemistry courses later, so I'm definitely going to keep them for that purpose. Then the last study technique I've used is one that you may have seen before in Study With Me videos from last year, and that is going through example problems on a whiteboard. I recently got this small whiteboard which is perfect for studying, and I use it to go through example problems on topics that I find challenging or tend to struggle with when doing past papers. So the questions I did here were on thermodynamics and electrochemistry, and just going through problems like this step by step using the professor's method really helps me understanding them, and fingers crossed, I actually think that on my exam I ended up getting the questions on these topics right. So that is it for this study with me and some of the study techniques that I use when revising for exams. If any of you have exams left this semester, then I wish you the best of luck, and if you're done, then I really hope that you're enjoying your holidays. I can't wait to make more videos this summer, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon with another video.